hate this shit. Y'all are so fucking wrong. And I hate it here.
What's up with you?
What's up with you?
With me?
Yeah.
I've been solid with you since day one, so you
It,
shouldn't
d-
even hit
it,
me with
it
that.
don't seem like that. It really don't.
Why not? Why not? Go ahead, speak your mind because I don't. I'm not. I don't keep shit. I don't gotta wait for nobody to wake up. You feel me?
There
I could say
is
if I
no
got something to
waiting. I
say,
don't
I'm
want
gonna
to
tell you.
repeat myself. I want to
So
wait for everybody. It's not stupid, bro. I want to be there for everybody so we can all brainstorm, bro. Literally.
because when we had
It's
the
not
meeting,
secrets, bro.
but you know
I'm
what the problem
telling
is.
you guys
Is.
everything.
But you know what the problem is. You know what the
Y'all
problem is.
got paranoid and y'all
No,
overthinking shit. That's what it
no. Me,
was.
me personally, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Me personally, I don't because I'm not the leader. But trust me, if I was, this shit would not be running this way. See, Parlay got patience. I don't. You
What does
feel
that
me? And
mean?
I come over here to talk to you on some level shit. Okay? Because not too long ago with that old situation that I promised you to give me 2 days, and look, he was gone within a day. Okay? You hit me with the Zay, I trust you, you know I fucks with you, this, that, and the fourth, but then you gonna come and snap on me?
You said what's the problem? And you know what's crazy? People are
People are what? Too pussy to say something to me? Is that what it is? Because I'll say how it is. Because I've asked multiple times in the meetings, anybody got something to say? And nobody says a fuck thing. But then people go and talk behind niggas' back. I
What are
don't
you
talk behind niggas'
talking
back.
about? This all happened today, gang. What are you talking about? I have no idea what
So
you're talking
that's why.
about.
So your position's a lieutenant, right?
Yes.
Okay, so speak. What the fuck is going on?
Bro, I'm willing to do that. Is it crazy for me to wait for Will and Trey?
So you know what? You should have never mentioned nothing then until the time was right.
No, I needed to tell you guys stuff. I'm letting you know beforehand I had something to tell you guys. So if I like what? Like what?
Because for you to come at me the way you just did is crazy because I had never disrespected you.
Oh
Ever.
really?
Ever. When? When did I disrespect you?
So no
So
names. So no names.
no.
But
Say names. Say
listen.
names.
No, listen.
Go ahead.
What did you guys say when I left?
When you left what?
When I left.
That I want to know what you're talking about because obviously that shit had my mind going.
For why? Why does me saying I want to talk to you guys have
You ain't
like is
never
that
like you
crazy?
ain't
Why is that
never.
crazy?
All
Because
right,
if I
look,
got
you
something
ain't.
to say, I'm gonna say it
No,
right
why
there and
is
then.
that crazy though?
Yo, Vinny, come here. Because I already know who you're talking about. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you
Right.
can't bullshit me, bro. Like, I already know who you're talking about.
There's only one person.
But why is that crazy though?
I ain't never been the type of person that's like being at work and getting a phone call like, "Oh, we need to talk when you get home," and then still having 6 hours left on the clock before I get home. Because by the time I get home, my mind's done thought of 1,000 things that could be
Why?
talked
That's
about.
not my fault though. I'm just gonna tell you just regular late shit. But y'all thinking I'm
My
just
head's
like
spinning, bro.
backdooring niggas. Like what the fuck? What the fuck,
What the fuck, what?
bro? I literally told Myra at the clothing store that I'm gonna have a meeting and I'm gonna see what happens. I said that. I said that. I told her that. And I said, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I go had a meeting and y'all just sitting there like, what the fuck? She got secrets. Like, what in the hell? I'm in the same gang as you
Well,
guys.
first of all, whenever you told Myra that, I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I never
That
heard that.
that's what
So
I'm
I don't know what
waiting
you're talking
for
about.
everybody
Because
for.
when I pulled up,
Oh my god.
you and Vinny were outside talking.
Yes, we were talking.
So I don't know. Like, yeah, again,
I'm literally getting to know
you probably
everybody
did
in
tell her that,
gang.
but I
Yes, I
wasn't there.
did. Yes, and that's why I'm not trying to do the same shit again. I'm waiting for everybody, and look at me getting pressed again for to saying one thing. That's so crazy. You're wrong. All you guys are wrong. It's so crazy. This is so crazy. This is bananas. So what do you have to say?
Again,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Mm.
whatever was going on before I got there has that's irrelevant to me. Okay, that's irrelevant to me because I wasn't there. But then you come and you mention something. I pulled up to the store to pull up, get the war fit, whatever. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck. I had just woke up. You hit me because you were standing next to me. Yo, I gotta talk to you guys. I said, well, now's the time to talk. There's nobody here. You feel me? Like it's gang here. That's what I meant to say. Like there's no bystanders. You said no. Not yet. Okay, cool. Then you said I'm gonna go get food. I'll be back. Then we hear on radio that you got punched at another clothing store. Like, so we're all like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like what the fuck?
I went to the Bean because I get food there.
I
I
know you
saw
do. You work there. I
Mick.
know this.
Right. I saw Mick, talked to Mick, and then all the other niggas put up Rax and someone else and niggas I haven't met before. And I was like, y'all got any concerns? Y'all happy? Anything y'all want to tell me so I can tell the big homies? La la la. Chatted it up. And then they wanted to go change their clothes. Change the clothes. Dizzy was there. He said some wild shit. And then I hit him. And then they was on that. They tried to rob him. Dizzy got in his
Who's there?
car.
Who's there?
Who?
You said Izzy?
Dizzy. This dude, this
Oh, you said
troll
Izzy?
ass nigga named Dizzy.
Oh, Dizzy.
Yeah, he
nah,
was
I thought
selling
you
a
said
fucking
Izzy.
gun in the sky, and it
Yeah.
said scam. Do not do that. But anyways, yeah, and then yeah, that was it. Like what?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like that. Why you think? When you pulled up, only Parlay went to talk to you?
What are you talking about?
I mean,
When
I
you
hit the
pulled up to
radio
the
and you're
block,
like, I'm in a meeting, and then I don't hear anything else. I'm sitting
that's
there like, well, what
Parlay.
kind of
He has
meeting
rights
you
to
in,
ask
bro?
you. You feel
Yeah,
me?
like
Because
what kind of
he's
meeting
leader.
you in?
He has
Like,
right.
shouldn't I
He
be in
has
a
right.
meeting with people in my
I
own
pulled up
gang
to see,
while I'm awake?
like, yo, what's up with you? Like, you good? And then you come and snap on me. Like, what?
You
And you know what's crazy? You know
Mm,
what's crazy?
what's
The
crazy?
craziest part?
Mhm.
Vinny, you were there. Just like you went and told her whatever you told her. When we were standing on top of that car, what I said, I do not want to approach her until TK gets here. Because it's gonna blow up.
Oh, it
And
blew
sure
up.
enough, I still did. Because look how you came at me.
Bro. You said okay. So tell me, is it odd
And
for a gang
what's
member?
crazy
Is
too?
it odd for a gang member to be like, "Can I talk to you guys later?" Can I? Is that the craziest thing in the world? Why do you think
I
it's a
mean,
It wasn't.
negative?
It wasn't
No,
said
no,
like
I'm gonna
no,
that
keep it
no,
a
though.
no,
stack
no,
with you.
no, no,
I'm
no.
gonna keep it a stack
Why
with
is
you, and
it
we
the
gonna bring. And I'm gonna ask the same thing. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask TK when he pulls up.
okay?
Okay.
We can
And
ask
I'm
him
gonna ask
that.
every other game member.
Okay, we
If
can
you
do
really
that.
have that street knowledge, okay, you would never, ever, ever attend anything with anybody else without letting your big know. Because I'm telling you, that's gonna backfire on you, whether you think you're doing it for good or for bad. Okay. So all you had to say right there when you told me, if you
I
already told
told a
Myra,
big
fine, you told
homie.
Myra. That's fine. You told Myra, but then you told
Okay,
me we had a talk. So if you would have told me, oh, nah, let me go. I got this meeting going on. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm gonna let y'all know what's good. Then whatever. Maybe Parlay would have asked you because he's the leader. He probably would have asked you, oh, but well, who? That's on you if you want to answer. You feel me? But you didn't even tell me that. All you said is, oh, I'm waiting for niggas to wake up, and you disappeared. So yeah, Kitty, that leaves suspense. Of course it does.
I literally told a big homie. Like she could have told you guys. Like I don't understand like why you guys thought the worst. I really don't.
Like,
That's not my fault that you
is
thought
that
the
nobody thought
worst.
the worst, Kitty? Well, I mean, I didn't.
Hmm.
I didn't. Because if I trust me, like I said, yo, listen, niggas that I said that they need their flag took are not here no more. Like when I put my mind, yo, trust me, if I thought you were up to no good, you would have been out. But I don't think that because I respect you, I respect TK. So again, I don't know. Now, if you feel some type of way because Parlay, your leader, asked you questions, then hey, he's right here. You take that up with him.
No, it's the fact that I said I was in a meeting and then niggas is telling me to go to the block. Like, you know I'm here doing something for gang. So why are you pressing me
I
about it?
don't know that though. I didn't know that.
I literally said I'm in a meeting. I said that on radio.
That could like I'm sitting here asking like, is she in a meeting for Bean Machine? Nobody's answering, bro. Like I don't know that.
Yeah, I literally said I'm in a meeting.
hang
That's
on,
it.
hang on for
Oh yeah, that's it. So how am I supposed to know? I'm supposed to assume.
I'm coming back, Corley.
So I'm supposed to be patient and just sit it out and wait to see what happens. I don't need to know. It's on a need to know basis for me.
I didn't want to say anything until I got information, which I told Myra. Like, what
Bro,
are you
you could have given
saying,
me
bro?
a heads up. Keep me in the loop on what's going on, bro. That's
I
not too much to
literally
ask.
told people. I told Myra and I said it on the radio. Like, what?
Yeah, I got two vague answers that left me
All
with
right,
more
well,
questions.
Kitty, I'm just gonna leave it at this. See, me personally, the reason why I'm not taking too offense to this situation, and they are, I'm gonna explain why. And TK knows, okay? When I first met them, right, I was new to the gang they were at before, okay? And I was told by multiple people, close friends of theirs, 48 of them. You feel me? So like their mindset is different from somebody like me and you because we haven't gone through what they just went through recently. You see what I'm saying? So for me, it wasn't like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? Let me find her. I want to go fucking kidnap her. I want to get it. Like, yo, bro, you got to understand, people have gone through things, okay? If they got 48 before, shit like that can trigger.
Bruh,
You know
I've
what I'm
had a
saying?
man that I woke up with on Christmas Day and swam over 100 hours with, put a knife in my back, bro.
Like, that, those, like, like, come on. And then you snapping on me when that whole old situation came out. I came out here. I did me. Nobody else did. And I'm not throwing parlay under the bus, none of that. But I'm being real. I came out here. I spoke to you. And what I told you, give me 2 days, and I'll let you stab him yourself. Did I not?
Well, I've told you pull up, but yeah.
But anyway, did I not?
Mhm.
So come on. I understand you're upset because I parlay.
Now this
People
shit's
think you're doing shady.
fucked.
I understand. But you gonna
I
attack
put this
everybody now
flag
because of
on,
that?
bro. I put this flag on, and I'm been for the game. And the fact that I'm doing shit like, has anyone else talked to the new members and see how they felt about shit? Has anyone asked about their concerns or how they feel about gang? Has anyone wanted to know their feelings or anything?
Well,
Anybody?
I could tell you, I have,
Anybody
and I got the text,
else?
to prove it.
I took out my day all for game. Dead ass. Today was all about game. So the fact that I'm getting fucking pressed for no fucking reason is pissing me the fuck off.
Okay, so who's pressing you?
The big homies, the people this is so crazy. This
So
is
we all
so
pressing you,
crazy.
or only parlay pressed you? Be real. You got to be specific on how this is really. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. We all here. We all pressed you, or one person pressed you.
I don't know, y'all mad close. I don't know what y'all said. I just know that, y'all, I guess y'all thought something when I said that when I left. I don't know. But, I I
Because I can
see,
tell
if
you right now,
niggas don't
if
trust
I
me,
wanted to
then
get
why
big,
am I here?
but
That's
see,
how
this
I
is the thing.
feel.
That's the thing. If that's the case, I'll be snapping on Vinny right now if that was the case. Because earlier he was talking about selling steel. I offered to buy his steel. He told me he wasn't gonna sell it, that he was gonna hold on to it. Instead of just telling me straight up, yo, listen, 200, I'm not doing it for 200. Give me 250. But he told me he wasn't selling it. But I'm not, because it's not that big of a fucking deal. It's really not. You
This
feel
is
me?
a big deal.
But you gotta understand, again, you feel like they're pressing you, right?
Mhm.
Right? Okay. They might have felt like they were gonna be 48 again. I don't know. That's what you gotta talk to him about. See the guy with the purple hat? Yeah, that's who you gotta chop it up with, because that's the leader. That's the one that was feeling some type of way.
That's so crazy. Oh, it's cool.
Like,
It's cool.
niggas gotta understand that when they put this flag on, they gotta, like, bro, there's ranks. Like, you gotta respect the ranks regardless.
No, it's cool.
So now that we're here, Vinny was telling me that people were complaining about neck bone. You know anything about that?
That's yeah. I've been asking everybody, like I said. I know about
Okay,
it.
so and when did you find this out?
Today at the clothing store.
Today. And how many times have I woken up today?
It just happened at the clothing store when I was getting food, and then I got hit. That's
It
when it
just happened
happened.
at the clothing store?
Yeah, like when we was at the
That
clothing
nigga
store.
told me why you were getting hit. So I don't understand how that went down like that.
What do you mean?
Vinny was telling me this as you guys were on the radio talking about he's up, down, left, right.
Yeah, he was there. He pulled up at the end of it.
Yeah, but he told me before he left. Before he left the clothing store to go do whatever he did, meet up with you or whatever the case was.
We had already known about that.
We already knew about that because he mentioned it. So therefore,
Okay.
you knew before
I
that.
pulled up
I
on
knew
them
I
at the
knew
closing
what?
store when they was chopping it up with Mick and the rest of them.
Like it's just not
I
adding
knew
up.
what?
It's not. Cause I tried. Me personally, I'm speaking for me. I ain't gonna speak for
I knew
nobody. I'm
what
speaking for
though?
me. About the big, the whatever the fuck the fuck's his name?
Neck bone.
Neckbone. There we
Yeah,
go.
he told me when we was outside talking.
So that was when I pulled
That
up.
was part of the shit that I want to talk about later with everybody.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying,
Light
Kitty. Like
shit,
we just
nothing crazy. Like
if
what?
if things just get talked about, they just get handled so much easier. You feel me?
They gonna get talked about. I just
Cause
don't wanna
me
have to repeat
personally,
myself. Cause when Trey get
I've
here, now I
tried.
gotta repeat him. Then when Will get here, I gotta tell him what happened. Like
No, you don't,
I
because it's
wanted,
real easy. It's real easy for you to, for example, if you don't
like
want to
you
do all
said,
the
you
speaking,
wasn't here when I talked to Myra, but I should have just waited
so
for all you guys to pull up. So this would have never happened. But it's just crazy. Either way, the way I see it, wrong, wrong. It's just wrong.
okay, but what if you were to put yourself in his shoes? A man that's been stabbed in the back by his own close mans.
If he got trust issues, okay, that's cool. But I'm telling him like as I'm okay, you had family issues, you had trust issues, la la la. But like I have never done anything wrong. And I'm literally did everything right today. Literally. I
No,
have
I'm not
not
saying you
done
didn't,
nothing
Kitty,
wrong.
because I don't know.
So if you have a certain feel about me or you feel you looking at me sideways for some reason, then that's not my fault. I get it. Like I understand that like you I mean if you don't trust me, like I said, why did you jump me in? Cause like I'm really trying to be for here and I'm really trying to do my part for this game.
I respect that.
And it's not fair. That's not
I
fair,
respect
bro.
that. But at least you at least told me to my face that you somewhat understand his point. So that's valid. So now I think you two should just, as a leader, Lieutenant, y'all need to go chop it up because I don't know what was said when y'all were talking. I left that alone for a reason. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's leader and a lieutenant. I can't get involved. I came, like I said, you TK's girl and your game. But TK's like a bro to me, and you know that because I'm always up and down with him. If you're not with him, who's he with? Me. So I came, to see where your mom was at. You're upset? I got you. I understand. But like, yeah, this needs to
We just
kind of
need to
like,
pull like we just need to
like,
chop it up, bro. I
like,
need
yeah,
to know where
you
your
two need
mind's
to
at.
like,
You need to know where my mind's at,
yeah,
and we need to come to an understanding.
that's the
It's that
only way
simple.
y'all going. Yeah, facts.
Because I have reasons for thinking the way I do, and if you see them from my side, you'll understand a little better, and if I see them from your side, I'll understand a little better. Because the vagueness and the cloudiness don't do nothing for me.
Like I said before, you guys have had meetings before, and I never forced you guys to come to the block. I just, I'm gonna trust the process. I know you're gonna talk about the meeting later, and if there is a meeting, you're gonna put it in the cliff notes or whatever channel I told you to make. Like, I don't check niggas. I don't distrust the people that ride for me. I literally was at the clothing store, and 3 guys that I just met today was robbing niggas for me. That's how I know this shit deep. That's how I know this shit real. But the fact that you can just sit there and just think sideways because I just wanted to talk. Now I don't want to talk no more, bro. That's dead how I feel. Like that shit hurts. Like if anybody I could trust in this fucking city, it's you guys. And now I don't even know what to do. I don't.
Look, if you trying to talk, we can go talk, low key. Because I feel like if I told you how my mind worked, you'd understand a little better. It's more than just you in play here. No offense.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, Kitty. Again, I have no issues with you personally, so yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all two chop it up.
What's the word? What's the word?
Sounds good?
Sure.
Neckbone, hit that water, nigga.
We're on the block right now.
Yeah, I was there this morning, 30 minutes.
You trying to go somewhere else and talk?
Buy still for 300. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So I've had already planned to talk to that nigga, but he's the owner of Beam, and I said I said today I'm like maybe I could introduce you to the big homies. He's the owner of the Beam Machine. Well, I don't know why he's buying still. So I called him,
What's his name?
and
Dante?
yes, I called and I came. I went to it today. I went to work today, and I saw Mick, and some other people were there and they were buying still for him. And they were buying at 275. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So that raised eyebrows. So I made that call. I made a call to him and I was like, yo, we gotta talk. Like, what's happening? What do you know that I don't know? And I met up with him and I was like, I see how you moving. I see what's going on at the Bean, and I want to know what's up. And I'm like, if you got like, if niggas give you still like, you got bullets for a lower price, or you got weapons, like what's going on? Like, can niggas help me? And he was making phone calls, but then in city, so they'll probably be here at 6, and I'm probably be in bed. I don't know over this shit. But he's like, yeah, I can definitely do that. And I'm like, I gotta talk to my big homies, cause right now I'm getting tight, cause y'all talking on the radio. Come to the fucking block right now. If you're not here, you're not gonna be on radio. I said they tripping right now, bro. I can't even talk to you right now, gang. But yeah, we can definitely do that. It's gonna have to be tomorrow, cause I just can't right now, bro. Um, but he was saying, you know, he had 300 bullets left, and he been holding it. He was gonna sell it yesterday, but he's glad he kept it, cause war is happening. He probably taxed that shit, cause niggas is hungry for that shit right now. And he like, you know, if he gives us a plug or something, or he puts us in the right connections, you know, we can give him some still, and then he can give us like a number. He can give us a number and see what happens. Literally, all for fucking gang, bro. Dead ass. That's what happened. And I got the clip. I'm gonna send it to you guys just to show you how crazy this shit is. But I didn't do nothing. I just did the real good shit that I'm supposed to do. That's what I did. But that's what he did. That's literally what he said. And he's like, you know, people are hoarding steel. You know, they waiting for he's kind of waiting for like man. You know, really. That's why he buying steel. Cause you know it's whatever. But some people need money now, so he's just like, you know. But he may or may not like he may or may not know some other people that can help us and put us in the right connections. You know, he's known. People know him, so he probably is good business. But I didn't know anything yet. I just know he was buying steel. That's all I knew. That's why I told Myra. I couldn't say anything because I didn't know. That's what the meeting was for. But niggas is just doing whatever and thinking I'm doing weird shit. So dead ass.
Come
What's
on,
up,
I
man?
ain't say change the number. I ain't say change the.
Oh,
Here it
what's up, bro?
is.
What y'all doing? What's up, bro?
Shit, rolling dice, man.
Roll
Rolling.
the dice. You know what I'm saying?
Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? Talk to me.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been kicking his ass right now.
Yeah.
You
Oh, you
losing
just
money?
trying-
You losing money on the block?
Ha! Ah, they not giving me nothing, gang. What's the
That
cap?
shit
Yo,
not
yo, Kitty,
going.
Kitty, let me holler at you over here real quick.
I bet.
Get my low rolls out the way, nigga.
What's the word?
You trying to buy some more steel?
No. I just got pressed by buying steel. I cannot buy any more steel. They won't let me. They just want everybody to hold
What?
it. Bro, he dead said, I told niggas to hold steel. Why are you buying steel? I'm just like, what the fuck? Myra just bought steel. Why are you pressing me? What the hell?
Yeah, I talked to Zay earlier today, and he said that we didn't have anybody to buy it, so I thought it was just good to sell it. Like he was trying to have me find somebody to sell it to.
No, bro.
That's weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like bro. The shit that just happened like 30 minutes ago blew me. You know? Like that
Damn.
shit blew me. And niggas is thinking I'm doing some weird shit and they thinking I'm being vague. Like I said I want to talk to them. And they're like, oh, she's probably 48 and niggas. Guess what I want to talk to them about? I wanted to tell them like, you know, niggas want to be heard on the radio. That's all I wanted to talk about in the meeting I had. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Bro.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I was telling him too. I was like, she seems like good people, you know. I'm like, I don't think she's 48, and I'm like, I was like, at the end of the day, I'm a new nigga. I'm like, my opinion don't really matter. But I was like, that's what I said.
That's wait. Who asked you if I was 48 in? Who said that? Who said that?
Well, they just asked, like, you know, they were like, when's the last time y'all seen Kitty? And, like, we just said that, like, we was with you and shit, and then they told us, like, what was going on. And then they were like, don't that seem like that's like 48? And I was like, well, I mean, yeah, but like, when it's her, not really. Like, she's good people.
How is that 48, bro? All I've been asking is if they good. That's all I said. Bro, niggas just want to be heard on radio, and niggas want to, niggas want to make money, and niggas sometimes they
Yeah.
don't feel like they like moving as one. Like, I'm trying to make this shit stronger, bro. What the fuck did I do wrong, bro? What did I do wrong?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty new, so like, I don't really want to get into all that. I was just trying to sell some steel.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we good, we
Right.
good. It's cool. I'm not even gonna stress it anymore. Um,
Yo, what is what is we holding steel for? I didn't know we were holding steel right now.
Oh, I thought you was really leaving something. I was about to say.
I mean, y'all can see what y'all can see what I used to scam niggas. Go ahead.
Nah, I'd have been pissed, bro. I felt him.
Yeah,
Nah,
nigga,
that
you can
guy,
use whatever,
yo,
bro. I
I'd
know
have been mad
niggas.
a nigga hit me
I
with
met
that.
niggas, bro. I've been scammed before once. Once I got scammed and nigga paid me for. I met
oh,
a nigga
you weren't
100
supposed to
times. That's
answer.
that was
I was
bro.
gonna leave a voice message.
And you know what that nigga gave me in return, bro? A book bag full of food, my nigga.
You say what?
What happened?
Yo,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Babe, it's over. You hear
What's
me?
over?
It's over.
You and me?
No, no, listen. Everything went left in the worst way. And everything I was thinking about was true. Like, dead ass.
Well, what?
Bro, okay. So much happened today, right? So, I don't even know I have time to say all this. Okay. So, today I flew in, I went to the water, and then you know, I went to work. I went to work and made some bread. I had to go make show face. Mick works with me now. Mick is my coworker. We work together. We chopped it up, and he said he had steel. I bought his steel, right? I bought his steel, and I get there, and like I see my other beam machine people, right? They buying steel from a lot of niggas. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I remember when I was with Meech that Dante was buying steel for 300. And I told you that. You remember that? I
Yeah,
told
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes. I was like, what is he doing? So I said, I'm gonna call that nigga. I'm gonna see what he got going on. Right? And Myra tells me to pull up and they're making a war outfit. And I'm probably not gonna be here. Right? But I'm trying to help her. Right? And then Meech pulls up and he's trying to help make a guy outfit, right? And then they talking, right? And then what happened? What happened? Um yeah, so me and Vincent go to the side and we talking, right? And he's telling me about Neckbone, how he's feeling about people. And he's saying Neckbone don't really be in the water. He don't really do shit. He just be goofing around and nobody pressing him. Then Myra tells me she ain't got no steel. Like, how you gonna tell people to get steel and you ain't getting steel and you a big homie? Like, what the fuck? Right? So I'm just like, what the fuck? And he feel a way about that, right? So Myra buys Vincent steel and I was gonna buy it. I was like, I was gonna buy the steel, right? And she's like, no, I got it. So first of all, why don't she have steel? Like, why don't she have steel? And she's like, I ain't have time. She has mad time to make steel. But and she Parlay is buying steel. Everybody, you said Zay got steel. You got steel. Everybody got steel, The grinders got still. Myra don't got still. That's a big red flag, right? Crazy. So she buys still. And then, yeah, I'm talking to Vincent. We having deep conversations. Like we talking, right? And um, I'm telling, we're talking about whatever, and he just told me everything. And I said, if you get somewhere still, I'll buy it off you, la la. And the reason it come up because he said he's gonna sell still to someone in the sky. And then I was like, aren't we supposed to hold her still? Why is he selling still? Like, why is he doing that, right? And he came up and he was just like, I need some bread right now. Like, I still got like 400 in like my stash for the gang. I just need some breeze. And she was like, understandable. Well, I want to buy it, right? Anyways, we talking about the video. He told me he was there. I told him that people think he smashed and whatever, and he's telling me things. He's being open and shit, right? We bonding, and then like I leave or something, and they telling me they hungry. No, before that, right? I told Myra I was going to the meeting. I was gonna talk to Dante about it, right? And then Zay and them pull up and start making the outfits also. And I said, Zay, like
Told Myra about Amia?
yeah, I told Myra about the meeting while we was in the clothing store. And then I when Zay and Parlay pull up, I said, you guys, I gotta talk to you. Cause I want to tell them that like, niggas didn't want to like they feel a way about like Neckbone, they feel a way about Myra not getting still, and la la la. And then the meeting, whatever happens at the meeting. Anyway, Zay, I said I gotta talk to you, and he's like, this is a great time to talk to me, and I was like, no, not right now, and I'll do it later. So I leave, I go to Bean get food because some Zay or Parlay said they was hungry. I go to Bean get some food, and then I see Meg, and he give me the food, and then Raz and everybody else pull up. And we hanging out. I said, y'all got any other concerns too? Like, cause I'm going to talk to the big homies. Like, what's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? They like, we're just trying to make money. I said, do you feel like one? They said like sometimes I don't feel heard, and sometimes like when I talk on the radio that people don't answer me, and I said the only time I don't answer is because like I'm in a clothing store. So people might maybe hear you,
Yeah.
So
Or
if
they asking for like time on a race and we can't even do that because we're in a race, bro.
yeah, so I'm just like
That's what it is, bro. Because this nigga Mick always asks for a car or where the next race is.
Yeah, well, they want to be told that, like they feel like they're not being heard. So I said, if I can't say anything, one of the big homies need to say something, anything, literally. Someone got to answer them.
No.
If somebody say
I be
word,
trying to. Like just now, I said, what's the word on the radio? And the only person that responded is Big Neck. And now this nigga Zay want to call me.
yeah. So,
Yeah, shit later.
right. That's all yeah, so they telling me that, and I was like, okay, I'll tell them. I'll handle it. So then I go and I have the meeting with I get the steal from so and so, right? I get the steal from Mick. He had like 400. So to like 250. I don't care. Anyways, sold it to him, and then go to the block, la la. He didn't trust me at first because he gave me a bag at a time. But I'm like, bro, we gang, like we ain't gotta do that. Also, Mick, Raz, and all them niggas, they was about to rob a nigga for me. So we dead in this shit. Like we dead in this shit. Like them niggas is real. I'ma hang out with them with dead ass. I told you I'm getting to know gang. Like I said that. I meant what I said. Anyways, next thing that happens, I go do the meeting, telling Dante, yo, I see you buying still. I wanna know what's going on. Like what you got going on, what you got planned, can you plug in gang? We trying to get like bullets for a better price, trying to get weapons for a better price. La 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 la. And he was like, he tried to call people, they weren't in the city. They said they'd probably be there, at 6 or whatever. I said probably tomorrow because niggas is like blowing me right now on radio right now. Like I gotta talk to my big homies right now because they telling me if you not at the block, then you don't get to be on the radio. Like they rushing my meeting. Like they doing dumb weird shit, bro. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then
Sound like you just ran off on them and didn't explain it to the other two big homies what was going on.
I literally told him I'm gonna tell him later, bro. It's not that big of a deal, bro. It's not. I'm being a meeting.
No,
like,
it might not be to you, but
bro, they dead be having meetings all the time, bro.
But listen, there's been mad sneaky shit going on, so they might look at it a type of way.
But guess
know?
what? I know something that they don't know. So Zay's like, "Why you press me, right?" Vincent told I can't tell Vincent. I can't tell anybody this. I can only tell you, cause I don't want to lose that plug, that ear. But I leave, and Vincent's telling me like, "Yo, they talking about you 48 and they gonna strip your flag." I was like, "What the fuck?" As soon as I left, cause I wanted to talk to them. That's it. I was like, "What?" So when he pulled up to me, he's like, "Yo, why you laying out on me?" And I can't say shit because I can't lose that plug.
This nigga told you that in confidence.
Yes,
Well,
he
you can't.
called me on some low key
You talking
shit.
about Vincent?
Yes, Vincent told me that. He dead told me that. He was
Yeah.
like, and I know it in city. Like he told me that he called me and said, "Yo, they talking about you
Alright.
48 and shit." So no, you can't say anything. No, I don't trust that nigga. Period. So when I came to
Who?
them
Who is that?
disrespectful, yes, Zay. Zay said that shit. He told me that. He said Zay used those words. He said she doing some sneaky shit. She doing this. I'm a 48 before they 48 me. As soon as I left, cause I said I wanted to talk. That's it. That's crazy. Listen. What else? Let me continue, right? And then I pull up I leave the meeting, I pull up to the block and probably like, "Why you buying still? Why you buying still?" I told niggas to keep still. I said, "Mara just bought still from Vincent. You gonna tell her to get it back? Like, what are you talking about? Why are you pressing me about steel? We all buy steel." He said, "I told people to keep it." I said, "Myra just did it too. So you gonna tell her to give it back? Like, what are you talking about right now? Why are you pressing me right now?" It's like, "Why you having meetings? Why you having meetings?" Like, bro, you're dead wrong right now. I'm not hearing what you're saying right now. I'm really not, because you dead bugging me. And I can't tell him what I know. I can't. But bro, I dead said, bro, I put this flag on and I'm doing everything for game. I'm trying to make us stronger and better. Dead ass. Everything I did today was about game. I'm trying to get y'all
Alright.
bullets and shit. I'm talking to the little people, and niggas is blowing me, bro.
I'm understanding what's happening, bro. Let me talk to them.
No, don't, bro. No, bro.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
even,
yeah, let me talk to them.
bro.
I know. I get it.
No, cause you,
I really do get it. But, bro, like,
Oh yeah, there's the menu
so
would
like,
be
so yeah, like in
the
city,
MTK.
right? In city, we have no idea that.
Yo. So
Yo.
just